Alright. Settle down, everybody. Settle down. Hey! Zip it. Alright, now I know that we're all really anxious here today. However, I need you guys to remain calm and collected, because this is a very serious operation that we're kind of undergoing right now. Alright, but first off, let me take roll call. Wolves. Foxes. Hyenas. Dragons. Bears. Otters. Rabbits. Angel dragons. Lions. Tigers. Dogs. Cats. Fish. Snakes. And anybody else that's not listed here? Alright. Let me just look through some of my notes here. Alright. Now, I'm sure you all know why you're here today. Currently, there is a plan to raid Area 51. Now yes, I know it sounds pretty crazy. However, there are many benefits to doing this. I'm going to go over those benefits later, but first of all, you are all here because you were either selected by the Area 51 raid gods or whatever, or you volunteered. Either way, you have no choice. Whatever verdict we decide on is what is going to go down. You guys feel me? Yes, I know I sound like a freaking idiot trying to use that freaking cool, you know, hipster talk, but I don't even fucking care anymore. Right now, my job is just to teach you guys about Area 51 and what exactly we're going to do. That's all I'm getting paid for, that's all I'm gonna do. I don't give a shit. You over there in the corner, stop jerking off or I'm gonna come back there and eat your asshole. Alright, that's what I thought. Oh my god, you people. Hey, Yeen's gotta keep himself pretty. Especially if we're raiding Area 51 and all, the entire government's gonna see me. Gotta look nice. We're gonna be on TV. Don't want to lose the comb now. Oh. I lost the comb. Oh well. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, and those in between, I present to you Area 51. Now what is Area 51, some of you may be asking, and those of you, why the hell you're here, I don't know. Maybe you should rethink your life choices. But Area 51 is a secret government facility that people speculate has been used to hide certain things from us. Now, I take it some of you aren't exactly from the United States and are unfamiliar, so, you know, fair enough that you don't know everything, but for those of you that don't know, the United States isn't all it seems to be. We have a lot of corruption in our government. You know, some people say Donald Trump is actually a frickin' reptile or something, or Miley Cyrus is, I don't know, a transvestite that was born on Mars. Nobody cares about those conspiracies. Anymore, at least, because, well, we're raiding Area 51, so all the questions from those conspiracies are going to be answered. That's one of the main things we want to do. Number two, we want to see the damn aliens, because everybody knows that they have fucking aliens at Area 51. We want to see them, you know? Some of us want to live out our freaking alien orgy fantasies. So, you know, maybe let us do it. You know, why the hell not? You know, they can't stop us all. We got our plan. We're the furries, so let's do this shit. Alright. Now, I have taken the liberty of drawing this nice little diagram for all of you to see. Everybody see it good? Everybody? You in the back? You see it? Then get the hell out, you stupid bitch. Alright, whatever. Nobody liked you anyway, you small dick piece of shit. Alright, let's go. Now, as you can see, our plan is very, very big. We got a lot going on here, especially on this side. But the main goal is Area 51. Now, those of us that are raiding, we've got our Kyles, our anti-vax kids, people armed to the teeth, the Naruto runners, Karens, crackheads, rock throwers, us furries, of course, and everyone else. Now, being the crazy, flashy, fursuit-wearing furries that we are on the second line of defense. Or offense, in this case, actually. My bad. Big dumb yeen moment. But we are the second line of offense. We are going in right after the crackheads. So the main plan is we are going to send the crackheads in, guns a-blazing, straight into Area 51. Now, as I've said, they can't stop us all. They may be able to mow down the crackheads, but their life is pretty much over anyway, so it doesn't really matter now, does it? So, the crackheads run in, screaming, throwing shit, doing whatever it is they can, and then afterwards, we come in. We furries. Now I know what you guys are thinking, but if we're on the front lines, we might die. Why do you think the internet decided to put us on the front lines? We're trash, we're garbage, we're fucking furries, we're degenerates, you know? It's in our nature to be killed off first. It's just how the world wants it to be. How the internet sees us. You know, we just gotta accept it. Now, calm down, everybody. Calm down. I'm not even done with the fucking plan yet. Alright? Let me finish. And then I will explain more. Okay? You in the back. Thought I told you to get out. Okay. We're the second line of defense. We run in and do whatever damage we can. Now, after that, the rock throwers, anti-vax kids, and Naruto runners will be going in. On the far left, we'll have a rock thrower pelting various US soldiers trying to stop us. That could possibly prevent them from... Well, essentially, this entire part of the plan is a distraction. The internet gods have put us here for a reason. We are among the bottom of the barrel members of society. And so it is our duty to march straight into Area 51 and help us find those damn aliens. Over here, this is everyone else. So we've got the crackheads first, then the furries, then the rock throwers, anti-vax kids, you know, with their crazy deformed bodies. They should be pretty good distraction. The Naruto runners, of course, you know, with the power of anime, anything's possible. Preferably God and anime. Ah! Then, of course, we have the Kyles, which I forgot to mention, a plus 10 energy boost with a Monster energy drink, you know. Give them that, they go into a berserk, and they can take out pretty much anything in their way. They're on the last line of offense. They're basically our last resort, because when you get a Kyle riled up, you know, they'll start punching through your drywall, downing all of your monsters, you know, it's both good and bad. Karens, of course. Can't have anything like this without Karens. Essentially, once the raid is pretty much almost over, and the very few US soldiers that are left, hopefully, are standing at the front gates, those of us that have gotten in to Area 51 and taken out some aliens will give some of them to the Karens to trigger them. Now, if you know anything about Karens, you know that they are easily triggered by virtually anything. Give them an alien baby, and they will want to speak to the frickin' manager of Area 51 because they are displeased with the alien baby. They expected more from the Area 51 raid than the pale little gray thing that you gave them. You know, they wanted more. They probably wanted a discount or a fucking coupon or some stupid shit. They wanted their money back, even though we didn't give them any money. But that's just how Karens are, you know? And that is a very, very good distraction, because Karens, you don't fuck with Karen, you know? If you've ever worked retail, you know you gotta suck up or get shot or something like that, because you don't fuck with the Karens, especially with that haircut, you know, ugh. But they're gonna be our last resort, along with the Kyles, and of course, the people armed to the teeth. Now, as you can see, the people armed to the teeth are going to be running in from the side here. That is because they actually have weapons on them. Now, I'm going to be going over the weapon briefing in a little bit, after we're done going over our main plan. But as far as people armed to the teeth go, they go inside, they intercept the US Army from the eastern side, and then the Kyles intercept from the western side. And then while all of this is going on down here, everybody else, all the normies, the people that actually matter in this world, will be running in from the back and taking those damn aliens and all the information we need. Anybody got any questions? Yeah, I know, you're all pretty fucking mad at me and pretty scared because of my my negativity toward our very own species, but you know, that's just how it is. Furries have always been on the bottom, and they always will be on the bottom. Which is why we're a part of this Area 51 raid. But that doesn't mean we can't be happy about it. I've put together, if I can turn the page with my big ass paws, I've put together a list of pros and cons if we manage to succeed in raiding Area 51. Here are the pros. If we win, we get pet aliens. You know, nobody can complain about that. Who doesn't want a pet fucking alien? Who doesn't want a xenomorph or a Martian or, you know, that weird thing from, I don't even know what the movie was called anymore because I'm so tired. You know, we can get pet aliens, you know, friggin' Jabba the Hutt. Who doesn't want a Jabba the Hutt in their room? I don't know, but we can get the answered questions and conspiracies that we've been, you know, pondering about for so damn long. We can finally find out if Miley Cyrus is a transvestite reptile, or if frickin' Donald Trump is a reincarnation of Pocahontas, or if I'm the reincarnation of Majira Strawberry because he's dead in this timeline. You know, nobody knows. And, you know, if we win, then we're all heroes. We're all heroes of the country because we managed to get those damn alien answers. You know, it's good. Everything's good. On the other side, though, you know, unfortunately, we have the cons. Con number 1, you know, we all die. Con 2, we all die. And con 3, you know, we all fucking die. But we die as war heroes. We die as those brave, strong furries that led the human race to victory. That captured those evil little alien babies and, you know, rubbed it in the government's face like, hey, we know what you're doing, we know what you're up to, you can't hide it from us, you can't stop us all. You know? However, the US Army, pretty fucking big, if you don't know that already. Pretty damn big. Which is why I've decided to put out a request for new recruits. I believe that these new recruits that I have in mind will be very beneficial to our overall operation. Nice guys. You're all familiar with them. The guys that message you on Facebook or Twitter or anything else asking you for nudes and saying that it's your fault because you can't see their values for anything. Nice guys would be a perfect distraction because they will distract the US soldiers with their bullshit and their angry comments about everything, just, you know, their self-disdain. They will absolutely be beautiful at distracting the US Army. Nice girls, you know, same difference. It's just the female version, and arguably the even crazier version, because 9 times out of 10, you know, nice guys threaten to murder you. Nice girls will get you framed for the murder. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. Entitled parents, you know how they are. They're basically kind of like a subgenre of Karen. Nice, entitled parents, you know, they think that they think that their kid can do whatever they want and not get away with it. These entitled parents will likely bring their kids with them to the Area 51 raid, send their kids in first, and then when being denied access to Area 51 by the US soldiers, they will come marching up and complaining about it. Along with the Karens, of course. So, you know, the entitled parents, I believe, would be on the same line of offense as the Karens. I think that would be a really good idea and a really good distraction. So they'd be one of our last people going in. Rabiosexuals. You know, hailing from the far corners of Tumblr after the porn purge of 2018, you guys know how it is. You know, there's still some pretty creepy people on Tumblr, and rabiosexuals are no different. They could probably infect half of the people at Area 51, which is why I believe we'd be putting them on the front lines, along with, you know, everybody else. Along with the crackheads and us, you know? Because a lot of furries actually consider themselves to be rabiosexuals, which, you know, isn't a very good thing. Or I should say the opposite way around. A lot of rabiosexuals consider themselves furries as well. Most furries are not rabiosexuals because we're not absolutely batshit insane. But, you know, I think that with their infected, you know, gums and blood and those nasty fangs they've developed, all the foam with their mouth, they could do some pretty serious damage on our way in. They could open up some pretty big gaps for us to slip through and get those damn aliens. Old people Facebookers. You know, Facebook has been dead for a while. The only people that really use it now are just old people, like grandmas and grandpas, and, you know, probably really, really ancient fucking Sith Lords or something, because for some reason I've seen a whole lot of, like, Star Wars fans on Facebook just going on and on and on about the new sequels. It's just, you people gotta, like, move on. I don't know. So, ancient people, old people Facebookers, Sith Lords, I don't know, put fucking Darth Vader on there with them, I don't care. But essentially what they're gonna do is they are going to keep putting Google search terms out towards the US Army because they are unaware of the fact that they are actually not in Google and are just spurting it out loud because they don't know any different. They're old people, they don't care, and if they're a Sith Lord, then they're probably just gonna force trick everybody. Yeah, you know what, let's just put the Sith Lords along with the old people Facebookers, because that makes complete sense, and I'm not doing this unscripted. So, yes. Morgs. You guys know who he is. The absolute, insane, clickbait king of YouTube. His little army of toddlers that watch his videos, they'll probably be backing him up, but honestly, he doesn't even need them. He's Morgs, you know? He can just run in there, guns ablaze, screaming, you know, I spent 24 hours in prison or in an insane asylum or 24 hours in slime or jello, you know, totally not copying Mr. Beast. But why would we put Mr. Beast on here when he's just a watered down version of Morgs? You know, it's totally not the opposite way around. Morgs is perfect for this raid because he will absolutely obliterate the entire army with his bullshit clickbait. Fortnite players, you know, the people so addicted to Fortnite that they'll probably try running off of, you know, the higher hills of Area 51, the higher towers with umbrellas trying to fly, and end up just falling and exploding into a million pieces onto the US Army because, you know, that would probably down a couple of them. Again, opening more gaps, and, you know, the Fortnite players will have their fucking shield potions with them that we can use once they're dead, take them off their bodies and just use them because they're too stupid to actually use them themselves. And last but not least, Bronies, you know. Bronies are pretty insane. I must admit, I've had a couple run-ins with Bronies myself in the past. And, from those that I've met, they're all pretty eager to get into a fight. I don't know. I don't know why, nor do I really care why. But they're ready to fight. I once told a Brony that I'm not exactly into My Little Pony. They threatened to fight me. I declined, and they put up their fists like this and started, you know, doo 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 doo. And I was just like, no, so I walked away. But the fact that a Brony like that is so willing to fight is good. We can use that. We can prey upon their violent nature, their strange, violent, defensive nature, and we can use it for the Area 51 raid. Just tell them that everybody in there hates My Little Pony, and they will go running straight in with their frickin' My Little Pony plushies and toys and just start, you know, firing the magic of friendship all over the place. And I think that is how we can improve the Area 51 raid. We add the rabiosexuals, the nice guys, the nice girls, the entitled parents, the old people Facebookers, the Sith Lords, just add them all to the Area 51 raid. I mean, did you see the scene from Rogue One? Darth Vader would frickin' obliterate everybody. Put him on the front lines and we're good. But now, moving on to the weapons briefing. As furries, we have our teeth, we have our claws, we've got our 12-inch cocks, you know, we've got everything. We could make our cum, you know, acidic, nuclear semen, you know, that's the kind of shit that we have. We can sexualize anything, inflate the entire army to death. You know, throw used diapers at them, whatever works. Me personally, I kind of like the idea of using a broadsword. Because, I mean, what's more intimidating than someone in a furry costume, a giant fucking purple and orange hyena, with a broadsword, charging at you full speed? You know, there's nothing more terrifying than that. Or worse, a frickin' army of furries with broadswords charging you. Because, like I said, you know, they can't exactly see where they're going either. So they could be swinging willy-nilly and they would have, you'd have no idea where to predict where they're gonna hit. Which makes us even more dangerous. So, it's an idea to think about. Not to mention, we could also use various assault rifles, guns. Just hit up Dojo Dingo. You know, remember Dojo Dingo? Yeah, he was pretty big in the fandom a while back. He'd probably be willing to go in on this Area 51 raid with us. If you're not one for swords, then hit up Dojo Dingo, and he will help you get your hands on a good old gun. Because, you know, that's the kind of shit that we need for this Area 51 raid. And then, of course, like I said, there's the more traditional methods of killing as a furry. Or, sorry, breaking into the Area 51. We didn't really want to strive to kill anybody. You know, knock a couple people out, maybe. Open some gaps, like I keep saying. That's the big thing that we want to do. We want to open up gaps so we can infiltrate, get the aliens, and get out. That's all we gotta do. And as furries, it is our job to be the ones opening those gaps. Sometimes we might need to take extra measures, like with a sword, or with a gun, or whatever. Do what has to be done. Do what is necessary. But if you can avoid killing, then avoid killing. Either way, we're gonna get in there, and we're gonna see those damn aliens. You guys understand me? Alright. Now, this briefing is almost over, so if you guys can hold your horses for a little bit longer, then we'll be all good. We furries have a legacy. A legacy that has been going on since the late 1980s. The very first furries would be proud of us, how far that we've come. And they would be looking down on us from furry heaven, telling us that, hey, you guys are doing good. With how far we've come, look at the fursuits. Look at the art. Look at the media. Look at the writing. Look at everything. We furries are pretty amazing. But despite that, the world sees us as filthy degenerates in animal costumes trying to get off. And while that's, you know, pretty much true, not gonna lie, that's not everything that we're about. But it doesn't matter what we think. All that matters is what they think. We are furries, and we are garbage. We are degenerates. We are trash. So let's go raid Area 51. Alright? You're dismissed.